Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to be checking out the newest update that just hit AQ3D. First, I wanted to mention that the Frostlorn Titan Rider from the 2023 collection has been increased in size. Here's the comparison pictures. You can see the one on the left is from before the update, the one on the right is from after the update. So you can see there is a difference between the sizes. In Battleline, you're going to be finding a new NPC, the Festive Giver, and they have a leaderboard as well as 3 shops. So checking out the shop at the bottom, this is the Ugly Bush Slayer sweater, and this was obtained from defeating an enemy that had 9.5 million HP, and this is before we had the Samurai and other classes that were more powerful, but this is what the sweater looks like right here. So it's an Ugly Bush Slayer sweater, so it suits the name properly, but that is a seasonal thing that comes back. I believe there's another way of obtaining this. You can talk to a bush thing in Frostvale, the map, not the seasonal thing. And then you have these 2 things right here. So the gifting leaderboard is in direct connection to the Gifthulu shop, not the Giving Shrub shop. So let me go over the Giving Shrub shop first. So this is going to mention that this does not contribute towards the gift leaderboard, but there is still a reason why you want to obtain these, and that is because you can acquire these things. You've got multiple pets and multiple travel forms that you can obtain from the thing as a drop, or you could get bushels of bushes, which you could then use. So as you can see, I have over 2,000 from spawns and whatnot. So you need to spend 500 dragon crystals, but the nice thing is anybody who spawns these, you can fight it and have a chance of getting pets and whatnot. So these are pretty nice as well. You got a golden pet you could get, or one of my personal favorites, the Battle Bush pet. And this looks very similar to the big giant monster I showed in my previous video. So there's a bunch of travel forms you can get as well. Again, just like the golden shrub. Now, all of these travel forms travel at 5%, so it's not for speed advantages. It's more just to add more pets to, more travel forms and pets to your collection by having them. But you've got a wide variety here to choose from. So that's what drops from the bush thing. Then you have the Gifthulu shop. Now, this ties in with this, and the Giving Rune is the one that you need. Now let's check the shop, the leaderboard, first of all. So these are the people on the top right here. You've got a bunch of people, some of which I recognize, some of which I do not recognize, but you have quite a selection. Okay, so far, 39 people have been spawning in a location with other people. Now you need to have players battling your Gifthulu in order to actually gain points to the leaderboard. And you can't use the Guardian gifting runes or the Bush faction gold cards. It only tallies the Giving Rune. And that is right in here. Costs 1,000 dragon crystals to obtain these. And you can stack them up to 20, but I believe you can have multiple stacks. Pretty sure you can have multiple stacks of these. So, and these do contribute to the leaderboard, but you need to have players fighting them. The Guardian Gifting Rune is for Guardians only, obviously, and this is slightly cheaper than this, but it does not contribute towards the leaderboard. This is the one that contributes towards the leaderboard. One of the new things we got is the Full of Gift. This is a title you can acquire if you have the max amount of gift tags, which I do. So I'd be able to obtain this just by buying it and then using the item. I'll be getting the gift unwrapper, which I might do. I'm not sure yet. You've got the Festive Bear pet. Now, this is for Guardians only, but it's pretty nice. I like that it has festive stuff on it. Looks very similar to the pet from the collection, but not as cool as the one from the collection. And then you've got this one, which is a travel form available to anybody. And if you don't have a travel form, if you don't have any travel form, I highly recommend trying to go for this before you go for anything else first, because this is going to cost 850 gift tags, but it travels at 160. So if you don't have a travel form, this is highly recommended to try to go for that. And then you get the Gifthulu pet. You have 3 different spirits. This is a nice color for those of you who like pink. And then you have this, which I believe is new. Yes, that is definitely new. Very, very nice. I like that. We got the Frost Lance, which is also another new one. Also very cool. The Black Ice Comma. Ooh, I like that. And that's going to tie in directly with the Black Ice armor set. Look at that helm. Gorgeous helm. Don't really care for the shoulders. I like the armor, though. The armor is nice. And the cape. I like the colors of the cape, but I don't care for the fur on the neck. Don't really care for that. I won't show the rest of those. You can just imagine what it is. We've got the Noble Snow Jay. And this is, for those of you who have blue jays in your area, this is what it is. I think this is probably made by Winnie, but this is really nice. I really like this because I see a lot of those on a rather regular basis. So it's kind of cool to have something like that, little feathers up there. I would really say this is probably by Winnie, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sharfade had a hand in it because she loves blue jays. So it's very possible that she had a hand in it, but I'm not sure. So that's the entire Noble Snow thing. Then you have the Fiend Hood. This is cool. This is the Fiend Hood right there. And there's multiple different versions of it. You got a golden. That's not that gold. I mean, the color of it is, but it should be shiny. Tons of, look at all the variants of it, man. Oh my, lots of them. Blushing. Okay, I knew that was going to be pink. And then these are from last year. So that's it for the new stuff. And these were from last year available. This one here looks very similar to the bow I pointed out in my previous video, to the glacial one. I find that looks very, very similar. But you have a lot of variety here. Look at that. That's kind of funny. This is part of the Polar Ninja armor set. You get a dual version of that as well. And then the Ice Kuna, which has those. And this is the Polar Ninja set, which is actually pretty cool. I like this armor set. Kind of reminds me of that guy from Mortal Kombat. So full thing right there. You get the crystallized Aurora swords. And these are all older ones as well, but those are still pretty nice. And then you got the Frostvale Legion shoes and the hoodie. And there are multiple versions of these, multiple different colors, so you can pick and choose which color is your favorite. Then we have beanies. Lots of beanies as well. You have quite a variety of those. Sleigh bell things, which actually the gold kind of goes pretty good with my armor set. And then you have the Storm Rider armor set, including the weapon. Don't really care for this armor set, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea. I do like the shoulders, but that's it. I don't like anything else really in regards to it. It's just, I don't know, kind of bland, I find, compared to the rest of the stuff available. So that's in the Gifthulu. Lots of different stuff there. Now, there's another way of getting the Guardian gifting rune. If you are a Guardian, I'll show you that in a moment. Before I get to that, this is where you're going to want to spawn your things. You have 5 different locations here, which would be great places to spawn your Gifthulu. Now, if you are on a mobile device, I don't play on mobile, but I know a lot of people say that Hero Hangout lags, and so does Pizza Party. So if you're spawning and you want people who aren't going to be lagging a lot, it's probably a better idea to spawn either at the Island of Heroes, Cave of the Sunken Lamb, or Hall of Awesome. I know a lot of people like to use the Hall of Awesome. I personally don't really care for it because it has a red tint, which can bother some people. So I'd probably recommend the Island of Heroes or the Cave of the Sunken Lamb, as I haven't heard those lag as much as these two. Pizza Party and Hero, I hear lag pretty bad. These 3, not as much. So if I'm wrong about that, let me know. Do not spawn your Gifthulus in Yogur's Inn, because I heard that there is a issue with that. If you spawn them in Yogur's Inn, you have a chance of them disappearing under the map. So it's best not to spawn there. If you are a Guardian, you're going to want to head to the Guardian Tower. And the reason why is there is a free daily that you can do. I already grabbed mine. So it's right here, a Guardians holiday thing. You just need to use your Guardian class tokens, only 5 of them, and you get a free Guardian gifting rune. And if you don't have any tokens, then you simply need to do this quest right here, which will give you 25 tokens, and then you're able to use those. You got 5 days, you'd be able to use them to turn in that daily thing. If you own the 2023 collection, you're going to be finding some new additions. And if you don't own the 2023 collection, you might want to think about it because number one, as I already pointed out, the Frostlorn Titan Rider has been increased in size. I don't know if that means that the pets have been increased in size or not, but I do know that has, as I did already confirm it. And we've got some new additions as well added in this. The first of which is the Cold Snap Mug. Right, that's actually pretty nice. You can see the mist coming off of it. I like that. And then the next is the Fiendish Fiend Hood. Oh yes, I love that. That is so cool. Very, very nice. And the Cozy Red Winter Hood. That actually will go pretty good with the Santa outfit that we have. And then the last but not least is the Cozy Green Winter Hood. Right there, which is another festive type of look. So that's what was added to the collection, just kind of fleshing it out a little more. I think that's a pretty good addition, to be honest. The Black Friday and Cyber Monday seasonal shops and activities have left until next year. Titan is going to be leaving at the end of December. You've only got like 8 days left or so. Balene's shop will be leaving January 3rd. Not too many more days left in that. You've got the Frostvale collection, Gifthulu, and any of the related events to Frostvale will be leaving at the end of January. So we still have a good month before that's going to be disappearing. The gifts keep coming. Festive Arctics will be in Babylon next week with the New Year's gift, and Frostlorn's army is preparing to show you they have a lot of fight left. So I'm not sure if they're referring to the place in the siege, if that's the Frostlorn siege that they're referring to or not. I'm assuming it is, but I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see next week. But that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and keep those swords swinging.